Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Hamza from Thehamzasaab.com, and in today's video, we're going to be making a trap beat using Apple Loops and Logic Pro X. Let's get into this video. If you're interested in music production tips and tricks and other related content, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell so you won't miss out on the next video. And with that being said, let's get into this beat. All right, guys, I'm gonna set the BPM to 150. What I'm gonna do right now is look through the Apple Loop section. If I find something I like, I'm gonna drag it into the track region. If I do add any effects on it, I'm gonna create two separate tracks, one with the effects, one without the effects, so you're able to see the difference. I just finished adding in the Apple Loop. I went with the Irish Babe Bouzouki 01. This is how it sounds before the effects and adjustments. Now let's hear it with the effects and adjustments. Woo! It's so different from what I normally go for. See, like, that's the thing with me, guys. Like, I'm not being lazy or anything like that, but sometimes you just need, like, inspiration or a different, like, approach. So sometimes using loops and samples definitely helps out. But let me show you how I got this effect. Instead of going with the Irish Bouzouki, I switched out the instruments. I separated the chords over here from the upper melody, and I went with the Antarctic Sun. I changed the EQ here, and I put some overdrive on it with 1.25 dB. And then I did the same thing by duplicating the chords down, but this time I went with the Epic Guitar Hall and Alchemy. I changed the EQ here, and I added some space designer on it with the factory default. I changed the tail, put the wet at -16, and left the dry the way it is. I duplicated the track and I put the upper melodies on its own region, and that's for like arrangement purposes later on. Let's hear it together one more time. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna go to Apple Loops one more time and try to find one more instrument. I was looking through Apple Loops and I couldn't find anything to really work with this, so I decided to bring back the same instrument but add some effects on it. Now this is how it sounds with the effects. And the way I got that, guys, I went to Space Designer, I put the wet at -10, changed the tail over here, I put a compressor on it, output gain with -1.5 dB, distortion at soft. And the second track, I made no adjustments on it, I just lowered the volume so it sits nicely in the background. Let's hear it all together one more time. It just fills it up a lot more. And now that we got that, we're gonna add in some drums. We're gonna hit the plus icon, click create, electronic drum kit, scroll all the way down to kit pieces. What I'm gonna do is look for a hi-hat that works. So when I do find one, I'm gonna make a shred down to 8 no hi-hats. And then after I add the other drum elements like the snare kick and open hat, that's when I'll go back and adjust the hi-hat pattern. I went with the hi-hat one trapdoor. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in a snare. I'm gonna go with the snare one depth charge. All right, let's hear it with the snare. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in the open hat. All right, guys, so I just finished adding in the open hat. Let's hear it all together. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in some kicks. I'm gonna go with the kick one depth charge. I just finished fixing the kick pattern, added some overdrive on it with 1.25 dB. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we have that, we're gonna add in the 808. I just finished adding in the 808. I put some overdrive on it with 1.75 dB, changed the EQ in this area right here. Let's hear it all together. And now that we have that, we're gonna fix the pattern on the hi-hats. I just finished fixing the hi-hat pattern. I put some 16s here, some 64s, 8th note triplets, 64s, 64s, 64s. And what I did was I turned on the velocity to give it more of a human feeling. I just moved these around. I duplicated the track, pan one all the way to the left, pan one all the way to the right. Let's hear it all together. Nice. And now that we got that, we're gonna arrange the beat. Easiest way to do that, guys, Command A, Command R, repeat it all over. I'm gonna start deleting and shifting things around and I'll be back with the final result. Okay, guys, so I just finished coming up the arrangement. We're gonna have the chords coming in at first. We're gonna bring in the melody right here from the Epic Guitar Hall. We're gonna bring in all the drums and then we bring in the Irish Bouzouki. Let's hear it all together. I don't know if I like this beat or I hate it. I really can't tell. I feel like I have to listen to it tomorrow to be like, oh, is it good or not? But it's so different from what I normally do. We bring in the drums. I still don't know. Very different though. We dropped some elements here. And that's the beat all wrapped up, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button with the notification bell. Also, leave a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below and let us know what you want to see, because I want to provide you with the best possible value. I'm also available on social media at Thehamzasaab on Instagram, on Twitter, and Facebook. Links in the description. Have a wonderful day, guys.